Hello everyone, I am Dr. R. Sasikumar. Today I am going to discuss about the concept of subnetting. So first we see what is subnetting. A subnet is a logical subdivision of an IP network. The process of dividing a network into two or more networks called subnetting. Where and why do we use this concept? The subnetting is mainly used to reduce network congestion, to improve the network performance, and also to provide security. These are the main reasons for using subnetting. By using subnetting concept, we will be able to find the number of subnet masks, the number of network, the number of IP address on each network, and the number of hosts in each network. As we all know, the whole IPv4 address space is divided into five types of classes. That is class A, class B, class C, class D, and class E. Out of these five classes, class D and class E is used for reserved purpose. So let's see how we can do subnetting for each class. For example, in class A, the range of IP address is specified from 0 to 127. But here I have mentioned 1 to 126 because in every class, in every network, the first address and last address will be assigned for network address as well as broadcast address. So according to this class A, 0 is assigned for network address and 127 is assigned for broadcast address. So for your information, the class A address should not be start with 0 series as well as 127 series. So if your address is start with 127.0.0.1, also called for loopback address. So what is the purpose of that loopback address means what? Suppose if you want to find whether your network card is working properly or not, then you can go use with IP address 127.0.0.1. So where do we use this address means what, or how to check that the network card is working properly or not means what? In every system, in that command prompt, you have to type ping followed by 127.0.0.1. So immediately you will get a reply from that message. Okay, once you got that reply message, your NIC card will be working properly. Okay, the next what is CIDR? So CIDR is nothing but classless inter-domain routing. So how to specify that CIDR value means what? The CIDR value can be specified followed by slash notation. So in this class A, the CIDR value is 8 because that CIDR value in every class, the CIDR value is depends on network bits of each class. So for this class A, the network bit is 8. So we can represent the CIDR value is 8. Then how to find the default subnet mask means what? The default subnet mask is 255.255. Sorry, 255.0.0.0. So how to say that default subnet mask is 255.0.0.0 means what? In every class, the format of each class is can be divided into two group. One is a network bit, another one is a host bit. For class A, out of 32 bit, from right to left, the first 8 bit will be allocated for network bits and the remaining 24 bits is reserved for host bit. So in class A, network bit is 8 and host bit is 24. The network bit is always represented as 1 and the host bit is always represented as 0. So according to this example, the from right to left, the topmost 8 bits are 1 and the remaining 24 bits are 0. So the 8 bit is reserved for network bits and 24 bits reserved for host bits. Okay, and if you convert that all 8 binary number into decimal number, you will get 255. That is, the value start from 2 power 0 to 2 power 7. Okay, so the summation of 2 power 0 to 2 power 7 like 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus 64 plus 128, you will get 255. So that's why the default subnet mask is 255.0 because all the 24 bits are 0. So automatically you will get the host bit is 0. So the default subnet mask is 255.0.0.0. So this is for class A. Then next we move on class B. The class B IP address is start from 128 to 191. As we have discussed already, in every network, the first address will be assigned for network address as well as the last address will be assigned for broadcast address. So according to this class B, the 128 will be allocated for network address, the 191 will be assigned for broadcast address. So what is CADR value of class B means what? The CADR value is 16 because that CADR value depends on number of network bits available in class B. So in class B we have a two field network bit and host bit. So out of 32 bit, the first 16 bits allocated for network bits, another 16 bits allocated for host bits. So that's why the default subnet mask is 255.255.0.0. So the CADR value is 16 because from right to left the first 16 bits value is all ones. The remaining 16 bits values are 0. That's why we have specified the default subnet mask is 255.255.0.0. So this is class B address. And next we move on to class C. The class C address IP address specified range is 192 to 223. Okay, so the 192 is assigned for network address, 223 is assigned for broadcast address. Okay, so in between 192 to 223 assigned for host address. Okay, so what is the CADR value of class C? The CADR value of class C is 24 because it depends on number of network bits of class C. So what is the format of class C? The class C format has two, that is a network bits as well as a host bit. Out of 32 bits, the first 24 bits from right to left allocated for network bits, the remaining 8 bits allocated for host bits. So the network bit value is 24. So obviously the CADR value also 24. Then what about the default subnet mask means what? The default subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 because all the from right to left all the 24 bits values are 1. If you convert that value, every 8 bits value into decimal value, you will get a 255. That I already told you. That is the summation of 2 power 0 plus 2 power 1 plus 2 power 2 plus 2 power 3 plus 2 power 4 plus 2 power 5 plus 2 power 6 plus 2 power 7. You will get 255. The another 8 bits are 1. Again you will get another 255. Then the third 8 bits are also 1. So you will get a 255 and the last 8 bits are 0. So that 0 will be represented as a host bit. The 1 will be represented as a network bit. So here 24 bits reserved for network bit and 8 bits reserved for host bit. Okay. And so how to find the subnet mask address? So here I have given one example. The given IP address is 192.168.10.0/24. So slash 24 means what? CADR value. So that CADR value depends on number of network bits in particular class. So the class start from 192. Okay, so if the class range is start from 192 and above, it belongs to class C. So the given IP address is belongs to class C. In class C, the number of network bit is 24 and the number of host bit is 8. So the CADR value also 24. Okay, so whatever the default mask means what? The default subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. So this is the way to identify the subnet mask address. So whenever the IP address is given, based on that IP address as well as CADR value, easily we can find the subnet mask address. Okay. The another example, we have to find the subnet mask address of a given IP address. In this example, the given IP address is 192.168.10.0, but the CADR value is /25. Okay, so I already told the CADR value is depends on number of network bits. So this address start from 192. So obviously that this address belongs to class C. The class C format is 24 bits per network bit, another 8 bits per host bit. But the CADR value is 25. So the first 24 bits will be allocated for network bits. Again, we have to borrow one bit from the host bit. Okay, then only you will get a CADR value 25. Okay, so in that format, I have mentioned that yellow color. So we have to borrow one bit from host bit. Okay, so the network bit is always represented as 1. The host bit is always represented as 0. What is that yellow mark means what? The yellow mark indication which represents what? We have to borrow one bit from host bit, because already we have a 24 bit, but the CADR value is 25. So we should get borrow from host bit. Okay, now based on this, we have to find out the subnet mask. So what is the default subnet mask means what? Already 24 bits per network bit. All the 24 bits are 1. So you will get 255.255.255. Then how to say that 128 in that host bit, the MSB bit, okay, from right to left, the first bit will be allocated for network. Okay, so that is 2 power 7th position. Okay, you start from left to right, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6 and 2 power 7. So the 2 power 7 is 128. So you have to mention that default subnet mask is 128. So according to this example, IP address 192.168.10.0/25. What is the default subnet mask means what? 255.255.255.128. Okay, because the IP address start from class C, so it obviously belongs to class C address 192. So it belongs to class C address. So the first the first 24 bits will be 255. Another one bit borrowed from host bit. So 2 power 7 128. So this is the way to find out subnet mask address. Okay. So this is the diagrammatical representation of how to find the default subnet mask of a given address. So I already told that is how to find the value 255 means what? If all the 8 bits are 1. Okay, for example, if all the 8 bits are 1 here, then 2 power 0 plus 2 power 1 plus 2 power 2 plus 2 power 3 plus 2 power 4 plus 2 power 5 plus 2 power 6 plus 2 power 7. So you will get the value 255. Again, you have to apply the same concept in next 8 bits. You will get 255. Again, you have to apply the same concept in third 8 bit. So you will get 255 and 1 bit forward from the host bit. The host bit is always represented as a 0. But what is the position of that host bit means what? 2 power 7th position. So 2 power 7 means what? You will get 128. So the given IP address is 192.168.10.0/25. So first 24 bit and 1 bit forward borrowed from host. So 25. Then the default subnet mask address is 255.255.255.128. So this is the easy way to find out the subnet mask address from the given IP address. So from this IP address, we should find out how to find the number of network, then how to find the number of IP address on each network, then how to find the number of hosts in each network. Okay, so these three concepts. So how to find these three value from the given IP address. So the same example I have used here. So according to this example, whatever that format means what? The address start with 192. So this address belongs to class C. So the class C default subnet mask address is what? 255.255.255.0, but the CADR value is 25. Okay, so 25 means what? We should get one bit. We should borrow one bit from the host bit. Okay. So according to this example, The first concept is what? How to find the number of network. Okay, so how to find the number of network means what? The formula is 2 power n. Here n is indicated total number of bits borrowed from host. Okay, so what is the CADR value? 25. Already we have a 24 bit for network bits. So 1 bit borrowed from host. So the n value should be 1. According to this formula, 2 power 1 equal to 2. Therefore, you can create only two networks. So how many network is possible for this IP address? Two networks possible, network 1 and network 2. Okay, so this is the way to find the number of network. Then second question is how to find the number of IP address on each network. So already you know that how many networks available? Two networks. Then how many number of IP address available in each network means what? Again you have to use the same formula 2 power n, but here n indicate the total number of remaining host bit. So the host bit is totally 8. Out of 8 bit, 1 bit will be allocated for network. So the remaining 7 bits are available. So now the n value becomes 7. This start from 2 power 0 and end with 2 power 6. So you have to apply the value 7 instead of n. So 2 power 7 you will get 128. So for each network you will have 128 IP address. Okay. I hope you understand this concept. Then the third question is how to find the number of hosts in each network. The formula is 2 power n minus 2. So here n indicated total number of remaining host bit. So as you know already, right, the remaining host bit is totally 7 bits. So 2 power 7 minus 2, that is nothing but 127. So you will have total 126. 2 power 7 minus 2 you will get 126. You will have total 126 host IP address on each network. So what is the purpose of subtracting 2 means what? I already informed you, right? For every network 2 address will be allocated for network ID as well as a broadcast ID. That's why we have to subtract 2 from the total network. So the total IP address is 128. So 128 minus 2 you will get 126. So in every network the first IP address is reserved for network ID and the last IP address is reserved for broadcast ID. So this is the way to find number of network and number of IP address required in each network and number of hosts is available in each network. So this is the diagrammatic representation of a given IP address. The same example. So we have already, I told you know, the 1 bits will be allocated for a network. So 2 power 1 equal to 2. So you have to create a 2 network, the network 1 and network 2. Every network which contains how many bits means what? 2 power 7, because the remaining host bits are 7. So 2 power 7 is nothing but what? 128. So within that 128 address, the first address will be allocated for network ID and the last address will be allocated for broadcast ID. So the ID start from 192.168.10 because the default subnet mask is what? 255.255.255. Okay. So 192 along with the 255. So how to get 192 means what? Here we have to apply the AND gate operation. Okay. So what is the concept of AND gate means what? If both inputs are 1, the output must be 1. Okay. So that's why 192 masked with all ones, then you will get the same number. 168 and with all ones you will get 168. 10 and with 255 you will get 10. Then the remaining bit is a host bit. So starting address is 0, the next address 1, then it keep on incremented up to 127 because 128 address will be allocated for network 1. So 0 to 127 you will get totally 128. So 128 minus 2 you will get 126 address. So the number of IP address can be assigned in between network ID and broadcast ID is 126. Okay. The same concept applicable for network 2. The last address end with 127. So the next address is start with 128. The remaining 3 address are same. Okay, and again you have to add with 128. That is a 128 plus 127. You will get 255. So the second network address is end with 255. It has totally 128 in that 128, the first address will be assigned for network ID, the last address will be assigned for broadcast ID. So you subtract 128 minus 2, you will get 126. So the number of IP address can be assigned for this network address 2 is 126. So this is an example for subnetting, how to do subnetting. Now the another example is 192.168.10.0/26. The previous example, the same IP address, but the slash notation is 25. Here the slash notation is 26. Okay, so then how to do that subnetting means what? The address start with 192. So obviously you can say that this address belongs to class C. Okay, so class C means what? What is the format of class C? 24 bits reserved for network bits, 8 bit is reserved for host bit. So 24 bit reserved means what? Obviously you will get a 255.255.255. Then remaining two bits are required. So you have to borrow 2 bits from host bit. Okay, that's why the yellow mark indication, what is that? The 2 bits borrowed from host bit. Okay, so how to find the number of network means what? 2 power n. What is the value of n means what? Number of bits borrowed from host bit. So 2 bits borrowed from host bit. So 2 power 2. 2 power 2 is nothing but what? 4. Okay, now how to find the number of network? According to this example, the number of networks are 4. The previous example, the number of networks are 2. Here the 2 bits are borrowed from host bit. So 2 power 2, nothing but number of networks 4. So the below table I have mentioned that network number 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 networks are available. Then how to find the total number of IP address on each network? Again you have to apply the same formula, 2 power n. But here the n value indicates the number of remaining host bit. So how many number of remaining host bit is available means what? There totally 6 bits are available. So 2 power 6. What is the value of 2 power 6? 64. So the total number of IP address on each network is 64. How many networks available? According to this example, we have 4 networks. Every network which contains 64 IP address. Then how many number of hosts on each network means what? Again 64 minus 2. So what is the purpose of subtracting 2 means what? In every network, the first bit will be allocated for network ID and the last bit allocated for last address allocated for broadcast ID. So obviously you can subtract 2 from the host address. So 64 minus 2, you will get 62. Okay, so according to this example, we have 4 networks and the network ID start with 192.168.10.0. Okay, this is starting address assigned for network ID and 64, totally 64. Okay, the next address is what? 192.168.10.63. So 0 to 63 you will get a 64 address. The first address assigned for network ID, then last address assigned for broadcast ID. Okay, in between network ID and broadcast ID you will get a 62 usable host address. Okay, then next you have to add 64 with the previous network ID. You will get 192.168.10.64 and the end with 127. Okay, so if you add 64 with 63, you will get 127. Okay, so that is the concept of each network. So the number of network is 4. The number of host address is what? 64. Then you have to add 64 along with starting address of the network ID and starting address of the broadcast ID. You will get the next address. Okay, if you add 64, then you will get the third address is 128. If you add 64 plus 127, you will get the end of address broadcast ID. Okay, again you have to add 64 plus 128, you will get 192, and 64 plus 191, you will get 255. So this is the easy way to find out the network address as well as the broadcast address. So in between network address and broadcast address, you will get the host address. Okay. So this is the easy way to find out the subnet mask. Okay, the subnet mask obviously start from 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7, 2 power 8. Okay, so the value 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128 and 256. Okay, we have a 9 columns. Every column you will have one value. The next value will be the double the value of the previous one. The third column will be the double the value of previous one. 8 means double the value of previous one. So likewise you can, this is the easy way to remember this. Otherwise the actual concept is what? 2 power 0 to 2 power 8. That is the value. And whatever that host address means what? The reverse address of the first row, you will get the host address. So you can write the reverse value of the subnet, you will get the host address. So 256 128 64 32 16 8421, this is the host address. Okay, and whatever the subnet mask means what? According to this example, the first 24 bits allocated for network bits. So the subnet mask is what? Start with the /24 /25 /26 /27 /28 /29 /30 /31 /32. Okay, this is the easy way to represent the table. Okay, and how to find that address means what? I already told you know, /26. So /26 means what? You have to borrow 2 bits from the host bit. So 2 power 2 4. Okay, now the subnet value is 4. And how many bits are allocated means what? The remaining host bit. The remaining host bit is 6 bits. So 2 power 6 64. And whatever the slash notation, /26. Okay, you have to take the third column and ignore the previous column value. Okay, by using these three value, you will get all the answer. So this is the table: network ID, subnet mask, host ID range, number of usable host, broadcast ID. So the network ID, according to this previous example, 192.168.4.0, the red color indicates what? The difference between the first two network ID. So start with 0, and if you add 64 with the first address, you will get the second address. If you add 64 with the second address, you will get the third address. If you add 64 plus 128, you will get 192. Okay, what is the purpose of adding 64 means what? According to this subnet mask, the host address is 64, so you have to add with a 64. Okay, this is starting address. Ending address means what? So difference is 64. So 0 to 63, you will get a 64 address. Okay, so broadcast ID address is 63. Now again, what is that host? 64. If you add 64 along with the previous address value, you will get 127. If you add 64 plus 127, you will get 191. If you add 64 plus 191, you will get 255. So the network ID is available and broadcast ID work is over. Okay, what about that subnet mask? The subnet mask is /26. Okay, so this is also completed. And number of usable hosts. So how many number of usable hosts means what? Already we have a 64 host, but as I told already, you know, 1 bit allocated for network ID, another 1 bit allocated for broadcast ID. So you have to subtract 2 from host ID. So 64 minus 2, 62. So the number of usable hosts is what? 62. Okay, this column also over, and we have to find the host ID range. So the starting address and ending address, in between the starting address and ending address, what are the address is available, that should be a host ID range. So 1 to 62, here 65 to 126, here 129 to 190, and here 193 to 255. So this is the easy way to find the subnet mask. Okay, so with this I conclude my topic. I hope you understand how to do subnetting, and then how to find the number of network, and how to find the number of IP address on each network, and how to find the number of host address for each network. I hope you understand this concept. Okay, thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.